Okay, so picture this. A travel nurse just finished a 12-hour shift. Her scrubs are basically a biohazard, and she gets home to find out the Wi-Fi is not included in her rent. That is not a furnished rental, that is a trap with throw pillows. Midterm rentals are basically the sweet spot nobody talks about. Longer than an Airbnb weekend, but shorter than signing a year-long lease you will definitely regret by month 3. Travel nurses live in this zone, usually staying anywhere from 1 month to 6 months depending on their contract assignment. Here's the thing most landlords get wrong right out of the gate. They treat a midterm rental like a regular apartment and just slap the word furnished on the listing. But travel nurses are not tourists. They are professionals on assignment, and they need a fully functional home base, not a vibe. Electricity is the big obvious one, and yes, it absolutely needs to be included in the rent. Making a nurse who works nights manage a utility account she will use for 60 days and then cancel is just unnecessarily chaotic, and she will remember it in her review. Water and trash pickup should also be bundled in, no questions asked. These are not luxury perks, these are the baseline human requirements for existing inside a building. Now here's where things get interesting. Internet is non-negotiable for this particular renter. Travel nurses have to chart remotely, do telehealth check-ins, and video call their families who are still back home, wondering why they moved to a city they cannot pronounce. A lot of landlords low-key forget about gas, especially in markets where the stove or water heater runs on it. If your tenant discovers mid-shower that hot water is a separate bill, you have officially lost a 5-star review and possibly your mind. Some landlords get fancy and include streaming services like a little welcome gift. And honestly, that move slaps harder than you think. A tired nurse coming home at 2 in the morning to free Netflix is a nurse who leaves you a glowing review and refers her whole unit. Now, let us talk about the stuff that lives in the gray zone, like parking. If your property is in a city, a guaranteed parking spot can be the difference between booking and bouncing. And if you charge extra for it, just know that she clocked it. Laundry is another one that sounds small until it is not included. A travel nurse doing laundry at a laundromat after a double shift is basically the plot of a sad indie film you do not want to star in as the villain landlord. The smarter move, and plenty of experienced midterm landlords figured this out, is to bundle everything into one flat monthly rate so the nurse is not playing Bill Bingo every month. She budgeted her travel stipend down to the dollar, and surprise utility bills are the fastest way to blow up that math. Renters in this niche talk to each other constantly, by the way, on Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and travel nurse forums that are basically Yelp for furnished housing. One bad experience gets shared faster than a potluck dish disappears in a hospital break room. The landlords winning in this space are the ones who thought about the nurse's actual schedule and life, not just the square footage and the rent amount. When everything is covered, she can focus on her job, you get consistent rent, and nobody is emailing each other about an electric bill at 11 at night. At the end of the day, a well-packaged midterm rental that includes the right utilities is not an expense. It is your marketing strategy. If you want to learn more about setting up your property the right way or working with tenants like travel nurses, check out our links in the description.